Shokara. BAYZY's back. Hey! Played some Breakpoint. Haven't played this game in quite some time. I was trying to make a video yesterday actually, but I kind of decided against like fully editing it. I made like all the voice for it, and then I just thought, nah, I can't be bothered to fiddle around with all the editing. So I cancelled that one, and I just thought, right, I'll stream today. Might as well do it. How you doing, Bronson? How you doing, Joshy? Well, hello there. I don't know if Stas is in or Needless. I know they are going to be popping about at some point. I don't know if it's actually updated on my Discord, whether it's live or not. In honesty, usually it does. It does update on my Discord, but for some reason it hasn't. Let's see if Streamlabs has maybe popped along as well. Let's see if I can maybe do exclamation point in Discord and chat. Doesn't look like Streamlabs is linked to come along to this stream, like usual. Streamlabs is dodgy like that. Nice to see you here, Stas. Needless. I'm new here. No, you're not. Been here a while. I don't remember your channel name. I'm subscribed for some reason, but why not? Honestly, the main reason why I haven't made a video in about a month is because there's been no content to make. There's been absolutely nothing to really focus on. Of course, I could make like my usual videos discussing things that could come up, but I don't like speculating too much. I like to speculate a little bit, and obviously I made like the odd video at the start of like January, February to what would happen within 2021, but it honestly is not. There's nothing really much that I could further talk about. In honesty, I kind of covered everything, my thoughts anyways, and obviously like this stream, yeah, it's kind of like it's a bit of a discussion video, and I like to do these streams now and then, just to kind of get my general opinion. Let's see if you can. It's gonna work. Yeah, you can perfectly hear. Yeah, just kind of like discuss different things, and obviously, if you comment in the live chat, I'll discuss it, see what my thoughts are. As I say, I haven't played this game in a long time, so my aim's gonna be awful. Yeah, just kind of like discussion live streams like that. I find is a little bit better than making like a video, full-on video, and of course, you know, we should be getting some news soon. And I've been kind of building up my Twitter posts a little bit in preparation for something to be announced. Hopefully that'll be coming soon. Just keep an eye out on my channel. Also, I get things through Delta and all that kind of stuff, so I'll discuss things in detail and kind of voice my own opinion once things eventually get released. Uh, I am kind of. Should I put my crosshair on just for like a little while, just so I can get myself back used to playing? Because I am not going to be good at this. Could put dynamic, I guess. What does dynamic do? Too sure. I messed around with my keybind as well because I've been playing a bit of Rogue Company. And I've kind of like got my settings all different. But yeah, there you go. Stas has put the Discord in chat. If you haven't joined the Discord, by the way, it's worth it. I've been most active on my Discord than like my YouTube and my Twitter. So if you do ever want to like have a bit of a chat, join my Discord. It's probably the best way to get in contact with me. I've got an email kind of stuff for like, people to contact me, businesses and all that. But anyways, let's keep it up. Chat. Can you hear me fine as well? Is my voice fine? And I'm guessing the audio for the game's fine as well. I remember this channel now. It used to be dead. Until we get that year 2 roadmap soon. I wish we would be a bit more upfront with Delta Company. To be honest, I would love for them to be a little bit more upfront and obviously allow us to provide a little bit of like, what do you call it? Just a bit of a tease, I guess. A bit of a tease towards what could come. And it would be cool if they did do that. pass some information over to us, pass some information over to the community managers. I don't even think the community managers know much, to be honest. I think it's just a case of it's very internal at the moment, because obviously the community managers, they're all across the globe. You've got like UK community manager, you've got such as like Ubi2 and Ubi if they're all different, like they're in different places basically. They seem to be keeping everything, every bit of news, anyways, internal to the Ubi Paris studio. And of course, like other well, not companies, other studios aren't really working on the game at the moment. Just Paris by themselves. Obviously, you had like loads working on it originally. You had loads of different. I keep it's been this long since I played Breakpoint and just thought about Breakpoint that I just can't remember like key little bits of information. Different studios, there you go. Obviously, I haven't streamed in a while, so I don't know terminology. By the way, if you're wondering why I've got my crosshair on, it's because I'm a noob. I haven't played in a while. Let's let him get out a little bit. But yeah, all the different other studios probably aren't really working on Breakpoint anymore. Oh god. This is not going well. That was a headshot. First time. Too bad. This is what happens when... It's that button. This is what happens when you haven't played in a while. Gotta put that as my key. Oh god. I've been playing a bit of Rogue Company, so I'm messing around with my keybinds just to see if... Oh well. I was expecting that. Till we get that Year 2 roadmap, I already read that. But yeah, hopefully. Obviously, they're keeping everything turned off. So you can't hear me. That's good. I think they're all keeping it secret at the moment. Not really telling anyone other than keeping it internal, as I say. Probably not even telling PR. I mean, you saw that post from the Ghost Recon Twitter about like Lara Croft coming, or like something being on the island. And I just think like that wasn't planned, that Twitter post from them. Do they actually know that like did they know that Square Enix was going to be posting an announcement that Lara Croft is coming to the game? Like, is the communication lacking that much within Ubisoft that like no one knows anything? Is it that unorganized? It just doesn't make sense. Like, why wouldn't you have like loads of people knowing? Why wouldn't you have a planned tweet to put out at a specific time? Because it was just a random time. Usually the post around about 5 o'clock UK time, but obviously like Square Enix, I think they posted like the video or whatever, or did like their showcase around about I think it was around about half 5, 6 o'clock time, and the Ubisoft post went out at about like I don't know 38 minutes past or 43 minutes past, whatever, something along those lines. And I just think like how unorganized is it to just randomly put a post? It was just just to block out any questions, I guess, any uncertainty about stuff that's going to be coming. Um, and I don't know why they did that. Like, why don't they have everything planned? Why is it that unorganized? It's beyond me. And even this roadmap, I mean, this road, what? It took 4, 5 weeks from like when they announced it to now. Yeah, I think that's way too long. That's not a few weeks. That's more than a few weeks. I'd say a few weeks is around about 3 or 4 weeks. But hey, yo, get stuff soon. Sooner than we think, maybe. might let's change these keybinds slightly because I'm not really liking this. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't move right. So I've got where's my B6 and B5 I think it's called. No, it was B1 and B2, wasn't it? So my aim mode, which was B1, which is my back one. I changed that to that B2, and I'm looking for B2 to swap to B1. Is that right? That seems right. I might have to mess around with these keybinds. It just doesn't feel right. That's not flipping. That is annoying. I just don't understand. Like, what are they thinking? What are they like? What's going through their heads to like be that unorganized? Is like they're a big corporation. Why wouldn't they be organized down to the point of like when they're going to be posting stuff? If they're doing like a crossover with the Square Enix, you would think they would have something planned for announcements. I mean, maybe there is something planned for announcements post the roadmap. Maybe they'll announce a few things, you know, in correlation with, well, kind of like connecting each other in a way, um, giving little hints towards what could come. I don't know. It's one of those things which I just think, oh, wait, Ubi, you can do better. Right, what did I have? I swap that to, and I'm going to swap you to keep you. To aim with that. I think it was. And then we had the different tab. This is my mouse end. That feels right. Feels right. I'm just gonna have to fill around, and I've got my controllers. Just gonna take a little while to. Just gonna take a little while to get used to it. I've got my control set as like as a roll action, which is pretty cool because I don't normally have that set up. I think I usually have as like double V. That's my crouch, but I don't really use it. So I just thought, why don't I mess around with it? I've got it like a crouch sprint for Battlefield, which is pretty cool. But mess around with settings, it's cool, I think. Oh god. Ah, I'm not even doing well with the Corsair on. You can tell I haven't played in a while. Oh! Just put it on easy. It's that button. It's that button. Someone up there. Keep clicking the wrong button. That one. Rogue Company, what has it done to me? Might need to mess around with my DPI as well. Let's catch myself up with the chat as well because I'm kind of like way behind. I'm 40, well, not 45 minutes, 15 minutes late. Imagine if we got a grapple mechanic. Oh, that'll be cool. Grapple up buildings. I've been able to scale up the building. Scale up the building, that'd be pretty cool. Like go from this floor to that floor, and that floor to that floor, and then that one. Ooh. Wrong button. Ah. Oh, I'm BAYZY. I'm better than this, man. This crap at the game. I look like a right noob playing this. What's that? That must be is that heavy? Where's the heavy? Oh my god, look how many. Loads. Yep, run. Cover. Easy. Easy when you're getting shot at. Just all come towards you. I think that's it. Is that it? Ah, that's it, isn't it? I think it's just the gen. Which I don't think there is a gen on this. Gen, it might. What would be over here if it was gen on there? That's a base takedown though. Crap one, but you know, a base takedown. What about Easter egg hunt? That's what I was thinking. Is it possibly like some form of Easter egg hunt that like the Lara Croft thing was? And that's why like my kind of thought was when I was talking about it in Discord that were all like actually made that post, didn't I? With Lara Croft in the background and then hit someone with a bow. Um, yeah, as I say, like I thought it was gonna be some kind of like Easter egg hunt, but I don't know. Could be anything, in all honesty. As I think it could be like some form of live event, maybe. Kind of like you know Terminator or something like that, where you don't officially have Lara Croft on the island, but you have I don't know. You have to find something because you've just been on the island before. Kind of like the Indiana Jones Easter egg. The indie, you got the indie shirt with that. Be something along those lines, but like put into like missions. Uh, where you have to go get you have to go get something to unlock a door. That is pretty much the indie mission in all honesty. It was I think it was a side quest, you know. I don't think have I, have I done it. It's one of these. I think it is one of these. Home invasion, sacred land, death to prime time, stolen rest, weapons. No, I think it's one of these, but like I don't know which one. Song for a Revolution? Can't be that. Written on Stone, that could be it. Oh no, that is it. That's it. That's the one where you go to like get the indie shirt. Good play it actually, might as well. Have to travel all the way up to go. Well, I'm in a fight. Or is maybe like a turret or something? There's no enemies nearby. Can't hear any of them. Oh no. get used to this. I can do that. Yeah, get used to it again. Now taking crosshair off eventually. I'm excited for the future of the game. The game has so much. It has so much potential. So much potential. Can't agree more. Just a shame they kind of ignore the community sometimes. The roadmap is legit. It could be a few days away. It could be a few weeks. Yeah. It, we're only gonna know it when we'll actually get released. When it's released. Uh, unless they make another announcement saying it'll come in a few more weeks. We're still trying to sort stuff out. Then just don't have any information. I think that's like the main problem. I mean, a month in between announcements, never mind updates, is just ridiculous for a live service game, especially. Especially the fact that it's a live service game and you get an update every month. Not updates, announcements. Expect more, but I think Ubisoft's like we're thinking when it comes to when it comes to live service games is that there's multiple like types of live service games. So you've got live service games like Rainbow Six Siege, for example, where you get constant updates, and then you have live service games like Breakpoint here, where you have an update now and then, but you're not going to get one frequently. You're just going to get one just but you're going to get one which has like a bulk basically, and it's a live service because it's online, and you have maybe a few, what do you call them? A few live events, like 3 live events last year, uh, where you just get introduced into different kind of things here and there, which is live. But overall, I think they've kind of got like different ideas of what a live service is for all their different games. So it's just the Division as well. The Division is very similar live service game to Breakpoint, but it gets more updates and more frequently. I think it's just the level of, I don't know, commitment, I guess, to improving the game. Like Breakpoint would have had a lot of commitment to improving the game if it did well. But obviously it hasn't done well, and therefore they've put loads of money they've put a lot of funding into fixing a game instead of improving it with updates. I think that's probably one of the main reasons why we're probably not going to get anything special, in all honesty. Not going to get anything absolutely amazing in the next update, I wouldn't have thought. Uh, the next few updates, if there's going to be multiple updates, I don't know. I just want some news. Everyone just wants some form of information, even if it's just like a slight little post before the roadmap comes out. If they need more time to develop a roadmap, a couple weeks, transition a few months. There is hope for another update. I would definitely say there's hope for another update, but as I was saying, whether that update's going to be full-fledged, here's the year two of the game, or whether it's going to be here's content for 2021. We're going to be having a couple of updates, but we're not going to have loads. Everyone's been asking the devs on Twitter and such, like, was it worried they were giving up on the game fully because they haven't been responding? It just feels like they ignore. They do. I mean, the devs aren't. The devs can't say anything. It's not like Battlefield where like the Battlefield devs, I know they talk about things like on their Twitter, like they do little, let's say leaks, teasers, and all that kind of stuff. Uh, Ubisoft's not like that. They allow for their community managers to talk about things now and then, but it has to go through like strict rules on what they can and can't post. So they're much more restricted than like the likes of Battlefield devs, and even not Battlefield devs, the Battlefield devs and community managers, should I say? But I mean, it's just another way of doing things, keeping things, I guess, secretive until there's a solid plan. Which, fair to them, Breakpoint hasn't had the best of starts, and it hasn't done really well. I guess. I mean, it's done better. It's done better over time. This is one of those. It's one of those Rainbow Six bases. Yeah, I've been shot by a sniper. Great. Yeah, it's one of those Rainbow Six bases. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. That's not good. I'm not old yet. Yeah, you said like they're ignoring us. I doubt they're ignoring you. I think it's just they're not allowed to say anything. And I know they have tried to push for information um, to give to the community, and obviously I've pushed for information, but they can only do the best that they can. And I wouldn't put pressure on the community managers. They're trying their best. They're trying to get as much information out of like Ubisoft Paris, but at the end of the day, they probably don't have much information. They probably have as much information as we do about the game. It's just a matter of time yeah, it's just a matter of time before we end up getting some information and they get some information that I can share. I won't be surprised if some of the community managers know kind of what's going on. Wait, this is the Sam Fisher base, isn't it? That's not on the map. I know it is on the map. How are we going to get across here? Are we going to have to go through this base to get here? We'll give it a go. Yup. Sebastian, you're hoping for updates soon. Everyone is. Everyone is. Lands a nasty headshot from a guy in a head glitch. Pro. I'm a pro, man. I just feel like a right noob playing this game for because I haven't played it in a month. I just feel like a right noob. Repelling would be really fun, but would Ubisoft put that much effort into creating a new game mechanic for Cross? Nah, they won't. I don't think they'll go as far as that. A new game mechanic for a crossover, no. For an update, a big update, yes. We've seen it in the past. We've seen the immersive mode. That's a whole new, that's loads of different features added in for the Ghost experience. So they would do it for a large update, but they wouldn't do it for crossover unless that crossover is part of, I don't know, a large update, I guess. Kind of like Red Patriot, for example, that introduced Bodark into the game. That's a crossover with Future Soldier, but and they did add a bunch of features. So unless they do have it as like a proper story and all that kind of stuff where Lara's been on, I doubt they'll go as far as that. Stay. Cool, would be cool. There's a lot of different opinions on the Lara Croft as well. A lot of people think that it's a bit like cliche and like, I don't know, not really sticking towards the proper idea behind what a Tom Clancy game is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a military shooter, and Ghost Recon is supposed to be a military shooter, but it's just totally like swaying away from that, I guess. But I don't know. I think it'll be cool. I'm not gonna rule it out as going to be good because I think it is going to be pretty cool to see what does happen. Whereabouts is it a person that you do? Oh yeah. I want to know what's happening with all these. Well, 'cause this is all interesting. Maybe Lara Croft has something to do with it. I think they've always set it up to be some form of, I don't know, it's going to be something. Maybe it'll have to do with like the hell door, what it's called. These little things haven't like just propped up randomly. Randomly, sorry. Things I want in Breakpoint are better sound like your video on that by the way. Oh, that's yeah, that video was really good to make. I enjoyed making that, and obviously, what's his name? Was it Dazza or something like that? His editing on that is perfect. If you haven't checked that out, I would definitely suggest it. I mean, it's a while back since I made that, but I think it's one of my first ever ones where I used like the most recent thumbnail.
Apparently, that rat bastard is now working under the supervision of Sentinel.
You think they're trying to somehow
Why
unleash
is he
this
like
power?
creepily smiling?
Yes, this natural resource may be limitless. In their hands, it
An
could be
amazing
dangerous.
gunsmith. I don't think that'll ever happen with Breakpoint. It
My
might happen with
colleagues
the
at
next game.
Spellcheck
They
have
might put like
determined that a
enough
pattern
money into
fragment is
developing
being
the
stored on a
gunsmith.
base in restricted area 01.
Pelling and
It
how
is
can I forget?
directly east
Gillyhood. Ooh,
It's
now you're talking.
northwest of No Man Highland, the Mount Elliott area.
Like one in the
Sentinel has
game.
got a head start, so keep your eyes peeled and be careful.
Will do.
One Gillyhood in the game, and it's not even a good one. It's the one with which you get at the end of the Pathfinder, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. Can you even look on this? Where's Pathfinder? There it is. Ah, it's Pioneer helmet. The one Gillyhood, and you have to be level 20 on your Pathfinder. Joking. What is? Alright, okay, a bit weird. Interesting. Where am I going next, anyways? Where was it? Maybe a bunch of different places. Should we go there? Make my way up to Outpost Red Ferret. Get the tablet for. I guess I could go from here and then maybe parachute down. Don't do a Cyberpunk. Don't announce it coming in a few weeks if it's not coming in that set. That's the thing. I mean, what did they say again? Let's have a little look. Was it? I'm pretty sure it wasn't a couple of weeks, because a couple is 2 weeks. Uh, I'm pretty sure it said a few weeks. Now I would class that as 3-4 weeks. Let's see when they actually announce. Let's have a look. So February 26th, they announced it, and they said in the coming weeks. The coming weeks still seems like 2-3 weeks, and that was what, February 26th, which is way back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nearly 6 weeks. Nearly 6 weeks this Friday they announced it. That there's going to be like a roadmap coming. That's ridiculous. In the coming weeks. You are joking. That is stupid. That's way too long. No, that's I don't know. Coming weeks. 2-3 weeks I would say that is. Oh, I didn't pull my parachute. Oh, you're joking. Welcome to Breakpoint. Oh god. Just just dived headfirst into the rock. Probably tomorrow next day we could have a roadmap on the first day. It won't be tomorrow. They never announce something on a Thursday. Um, The trend is Fridays or Mondays. That's when they announce things. Um, joking. Yeah, Fridays or Mondays is when they usually announce stuff. It'll never be like throughout the week. It'll never be a Saturday or Sunday either. Uh, yeah, there you go. Ghost Recon franchise needs dropped by Ubisoft. Whoa, 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 whoa! I'll pause that there. So you're saying it needs to be dropped by Ubisoft and picked up by another developer like Redstone. I'm Redstone's part of Ubisoft, I guess. It was bought over, but they did like a lot of like the gun work on Future Soldier and like the early Ghost Recons. I'd love for them to take over. I mean, they've taken over Division at the moment. Swap Ubisoft Paris for the Division. That'd be pretty cool. Oh no, swap Ubisoft Paris for Redstone, should I say? That would actually be pretty class, to be honest. Developers who actually care about the play and their ideas rather than caring about CEOs looking to cut. That's the thing though. Like I know Ubisoft Paris, they have a lot of ideas for the game and they are listening to the community, and you can't deny the fact that they are because if they are, it's fact that they are listening to the community, and they have done a lot of listening since Breakpoint flopped. It's just a shame it was too late by then. Is that Behemoth? Behemoth. Sure it is. Just can't put. Oh, there's a Behemoth blending into the snow. But yeah, I mean, it would be cool if they got bought. Like if it was a different company working over it. Um, I know that Amazon's doing quite a lot for like Tom Clancy related stuff at the moment, like movies. There's the recent one I think it was called like Tom Clancy's Remorse. It wasn't Remorse. This isn't the right word. What's it called again? No, it is Without Remorse. There you go. That's a movie coming out, and obviously you have it's gonna play there. You've also got Jack Ryan as well. I wonder if they'll ever make a game, because I know Amazon do make games, and they've got like studios that work on different games for made by Amazon. I'm pretty sure they've got one that's already out or coming. That would be pretty cool. Like a Tom Clancy game, Ghost Recon made by like an Amazon company instead. I don't know if they're maybe buying the rights or not, or whether it's maybe Ubisoft or something along those lines, selling the pitching an idea to someone and then them making it or something. I'm not too sure in all honesty. But it'd be cool if like we got like a whole new developer group. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, 1,000 people made Breakpoint, and it was like I don't know less than half of that who made Wildlands. What went wrong? Is more should be less? I don't know. More people to screw up, I guess, on making the game. Don't care about Lara Croft coming into the game. Fair enough, rebrand. What I care about is a crossbow repel slash grapple. Crossbow would be cool. Crossbow isn't actually like a Lara Croft weapon, but a lot of people think it's going to be like some form of crossbow, which, to be honest, I think it would be pretty cool. I would prefer a bow, like a proper bow mechanic. I think they can do it. It's probably quite nasty, but I don't know. Could be the dual wielding pistols or something along those lines, or just a single pistol. Or maybe Nomad with the crop top or something along those lines. Maybe a skin for the butler. You can be the butler. Have like all your AI teammates as like, I don't know, some weird people from the Lara Croft universe. nomad with a crop top, the butler, Lara herself, and then also have, I don't know, one of the villains or something. But yeah, I'll need this chat popping up. I'll scroll up just to get catched up. I wonder if there'll be anything extra with the event as well. I mean, you'll get something, and I'm pretty sure they'll put something in the store. They will be capitalizing off it, 100%. There's no doubt about that. And obviously, Square Enix will probably get a little bit of money out of it as well. Like anything bought Lara Croft related, they'll get a bit of money. I wouldn't be surprised if Square Enix is paying Ubisoft to be in it, or I guess Ubisoft could pay Square Enix. I don't know how it would work, to be honest. I don't know how them type of things really work. It'd be interesting to kind of know like the backstory to why they chose Lara Croft. I mean, I know it's like what was it, 75 years or something along those lines. This can't be 75. Surely not. 50? 50? 75? 50? 25, man. I knew it wasn't that many. 75 is ridiculous. I didn't think it was out that long. Only 25 years for Lara Croft. Would have thought it would be longer, to be honest. Ubisoft answer why change the engineering class into. I don't know. I don't think I've ever used the engineering class since it released. I don't think I've used it once, not even like playtests or early captures. I don't think I've used. No, I don't think I've used it once. I definitely haven't used it on this character. I don't even think I've used the Pathfinder on this character. Nah, Sharpshooter I've used quite a bit. Not Sharpshooter, Etch Launcher, I say. Used. What? What? Maybe I haven't used it on this. What's happened here? Do you have to be there? It says I'm level 1 for everything. What sense does that make? I've unlocked everything, haven't I? What's happening there? It's supposed to say. Oh well. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to say like what level you are. It says like what? That doesn't make sense. I don't know. There are a lot of snipers. There's 4 out like sniper positions here. Look at that, really. This one as well. There we go. Everyone's saying again. Uh, Gas mask with helmets, hopefully ghillie hoods, better gunsmith, more customizations. Crosscom, Crosscom will be better. A better story and so on. There's loads of things that could come to the game. In all honesty, it's just funding. I think funding is like the main thing there. Uh, Trying to get the funds to be able to update the game to the point where it's like a totally different game. I don't think they have that, to be honest. I don't think they have that much creative freedom either. I think a lot of it comes from the higher ups, no doubt. There's nothing worthwhile to this game. There might be a few things, you never know. I'm pretty sure there will be a few things that'll come and people will be quite interested. And hopefully the things that do come can be passed over to future games. Fingers crossed, anyways. I mean, if they're still using Anvil Next 2.0 for the next game, then there's the answer. They will be passing a lot of things from Breakpoint over to the next game, especially with the backlash they got from from Breakpoint at the start, saying that it's not like Wildlands. I think a lot of people are wanting it like Wildlands, and I'm pretty sure there'll be a lot of people who will be wanting it like Breakpoint in a way in regards to like movement and all that kind of stuff, just because it's like the standard. with this game, and they would rather have like continuation. A lot of people want like the controls of like helicopters and all that kind of stuff, and planes from Wildlands. They won't do that within Breakpoint. I wouldn't have, like overhaul the controls unless you were to mess around with the keybinds and all. Too sure. I don't think they would go as far as that, but I don't know. No. I definitely wouldn't rule anything out. Uh, it could amaze us the next few updates. In all honesty, they could add loads of things expecting to come. Let's get to the back of here just in case there is a enemy. There's a guy patrolling, so there he is. We'll go back. Gas masks with helmets, hopefully. Ghillie hoods, better gunsmith. Oh no, I've already read that. Gas masks with helmets is another thing which I'm surprised they didn't add. I don't know if it's maybe. Obviously, Breakpoint isn't that well optimized, and you can see that by the fact that, it lags so much, even though I've got a PC and I've played loads of other games. I can get, an FPS of 100 in quite a lot of games. Uh, I mean, on Battlefield, my FPS is, I think, about 80 to 100 sometimes. And with Breakpoint, I don't know, it's 58. It's averaging there, yeah, probably about 52, 54. No, it's not that good. It's not well optimized. And I think that's also down to like code. And I don't think they are going to optimize. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I can never do stuff whilst talking stuff so I can hear it
Negative movement here. Nothing to report.
a little bit. We are going to get someone who actually is not a sniper. Ooh, it's a close one. Otherwise, we could have been screwed there, to be honest. Wait for someone to come back up because there is someone usually patrols up. You can heal them. Chat whilst I'm waiting. I mean, everyone appears to be taken out. It's literally just a case of waiting for someone to come up. I mean, that guy right there is walking. Second. You want anything worth? I expect it this week then, probably on a Monday when I go back to school, which is trash. Typical. It would be absolutely typical, wouldn't it? Comes back as soon as you go back. Monday though, yeah, it could be Monday. As I say though, like Friday and Monday, that's the typical days when Ubisoft announces something. I wouldn't expect anything Tuesday to Thursday. Um, I don't think there's ever been a Ghost Recon post on their official Twitter. Um, then unless it's like one of those useless ones, which I don't know, self-promoting something, stuff that isn't providing any information to the community. Right, there might be a patrol who comes up, uh, but there won't be anyone else really coming up yet other than maybe a two-man patrol. This body, anyways. No one should see me. I took out the sniper. There is another sniper post up there. The sound is so off that. What is everyone saying? 20th of April release update for ACV. Late April release a large update for Watch Dogs Legion. That's Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I haven't played that in a while. I haven't played Watch Dogs in a while actually.
Nah, man, there's nothing out here. Copy, I have the same. I hope they added that new radio op to the roster already.
The discounts on Ghost Recon are absolutely amazing. So,
You get into some shit, you call me, got it?
just in case.
Eyes on hostiles!
Joking. It's going so well. It's going so well. Don't know where I am. Seems. Other than that turret. It's screwing me up quite quickly. Why would you run up to me like that? He's not even a breacher. Does he blow things up when you... There's a guy a little bit further along. Guy to the right. Inside. Oh no, he was on the... he was on the left, man. It's my dodgy hearing. I haven't got my game loud enough either. Stop giving a shit as soon as this bombed. Higher ups equals probably 40-year-old men. I guess 50 or 60. He's probably about 50 or 60, no doubt. I mean, what's his name? Javier Gilmont or whatever it is. I swear he's like 65, 70. He's old. Probably close to retiring, no doubt. But this might go a little bit better. Since I know where most... I'm gonna get a clearer view on it before I end up taking him out. Good guy in the middle there as well. Take him out. Second. He didn't hear. Close one. Close one. Definitely close. Got you, and there's one more guy in the tent. Get you. It's shift, isn't it? It's spacebar. But everyone's going to push over there now since that's exploded. So I'm going to start scaling down this mountain like it's a ski slope. Welcome to Breakpoint, scaling down mountains like it's a ski slope. I mean, your first instinct wouldn't be, yeah, there's an enemy. Be, what in the world is that? Why is something exploded? And you'd investigate a little bit. But maybe a little bit smarter will be pretty. And everyone's hiding as well. Have a little look. Look, he's just hiding. I'll go have a look. There's gonna be no top here, is there? Reinforcements straight away. Strange. Everyone settle down slightly. Did you just like my little April? Oh, I've got a story actually. April Fools. So I was planning to troll the whole of the Ghost Recon community. Uh, the story behind that is that I was talking to a community manager, um, trying to get something planned, for April Fool. Because I was a little bit skeptical because I didn't know if to do it, mainly because of how Breakpoint has been. Um, I didn't know whether it would be a good idea considering announcing something which definitely isn't coming, or could be coming. Uh, but I didn't know if it would be a good idea for them to announce something. But I went forward with it, asked. Um, it went through internally, see if we could get a post out. They ended up saying no, so that was kind of like the end of it. But what I was trying basically was getting them to announce that attractors come to the game for an April Fool's joke. There's a bit of humour. Uh, it ended up not happening, like, which I was very disappointed at, by the way. But trolling the whole of the community saying there's going to be a tractor coming to the game. But I think a lot of people are a bit annoyed by the fact that like they're not adding simple little features. Uh, it probably wouldn't have been a wise idea for them to announce that there's a tractor coming. Potential for them to be perfect.
No sign of anyone. I think we're good. Something was just here. Keep looking. I got no more hostiles. I'm clear. Yeah, my sector's empty. Oh shit. They got shit. Go for the head. Yeah, I think I'm clear over here now. I'm looking, but I don't see anything. Be careful. No more hostiles on my side.
There we go. You.
Negative contact.
Here, another guy in this building.
Hey, my sector's clear. Just keep
Oh, there you are. And another guy a little bit further along. But it would have been cool. It would have been a really good April Fool's joke for them to announce that there's going to be a tractor coming to the game. I wonder how many people they would actually get. I did announce I was going to do a face reveal. That comes at 5,000 subscribers though. That face reveal. I kind of already promised that. So if I end up not doing it, I think quite a lot of people are going to be. I'll need a webcam by then. Pre-buy one. Is that it? Ah, yeah. The camera zoomed out. It's a decent takeout. Got detected because of that, but you know, still a clean base takeout. Didn't get detected, anyways. A Gorka and a variety of masks like balaclava and gas masks. Also an Alpine helmet and Altine? It's Altine. Um, but I think a lot of things like cosmetics, I think would definitely go far within Breakpoint. To be honest, just the little things I think totally improve the game. So if they do add like, for example, balaclavas and little gas masks with helmets, stuff like that, I think it would definitely go far, and I definitely think it'll be worth their time implementing that kind of stuff because they're requested features, little things. It's like we've been asking for, I don't know, uh, teammate improvement since Wildlands, and they still haven't properly like fully developed the AI. Little improvements to the AI would go far as well. I was supposed to be doing something. Sentinel soldiers know something. What? Right, there's a Sentinel soldier that knows something apparently. Try and find him. The only thing is, I've took everyone out with a headshot. So that's the only problem. That's not good. Took everyone out with a headshot. Might have to redo the base. Wiggle. Unless this guy who I blew up has some intel, but I'm pretty sure he would die. Yeah, he's dead. It's control, isn't it? To slide down? What's control? C. Can't remember. COs are what causes damage to games. Yep. That's what happens. I don't think there's any ones which I took out without a headshot. I think I took all of them out with a headshot. Someone around here. Shot. Check up here as well. Might be the guy lying on the floor I took out at range. He's dead. Oh, that's frustrating. Is it a pickup? Sentinel soldiers know where Western took the fragment. I headshot this guy. I think. He's even despawned. Why has he got a rocket though? Here we go. You're joking. All I want to do is climb down the ladder. And yes, and you jump off instead. We'll go to another base. We'll not bother with this mission. It was just a mission for the indie shirt. Not fussed about it. He's too old for Twitter. He deserves a beating and forced to leave Ubisoft. I'm guessing he's talking about Gillimon, the owner well, I wouldn't say owner of Ubisoft, but like the lead, I guess, of Ubisoft. It would be funny. Imagine if he got fired somehow. I wonder who like was the lead uh, for Breakpoint. I wonder who made like the tough decision to make it completely different to like Ghost Recon formula. I wonder who had the idea of making it like a um make it what do you call it? Making it like a bloody hell, what the hell am I thinking? Like the regular mode, but having like tiered loot and that kind of stuff. I wonder whose idea that was. I wonder if they got sacked for it. Because it's weird. Like why would just because Division does well with it, Assassin's Creed does well with it. I wonder what was going through their head to think, well, this is a good idea. Let's add tiered loot to a game that doesn't actually need and has always been a game which hasn't had it. Why would they just suddenly change things? I understand like the concept for Assassin's Creed, and I think the main why it did well because it was kind of missing that already, and there was already that kind of leveling system within Assassin's Creed in a way, not as prominent as what it is within Odyssey and Valhalla. I'm pretty sure it was in Origins as well. I'm pretty sure there was like some kind of tiered loot. Uh, but Ghost Recon's never had it. Siege has never had it. Why would they implement it when it's not really needed? It's not a need feature. I wonder who thought of that. Saw the light. Just thought I'm turning around. Managed to like snap on really there. Yeah, I know. If Ubi did an April Fool's joke about something decent coming to this game, then said it was a joke, I would literally drive to France and punch the community in the face. I think a, I think a lot of people would be annoyed by the fact that, well, for one, a lot of people would be questioning why haven't they added it. Uh, or well, why aren't they adding it? And I think a lot of people would be questioning why the hell would you add something like that? And is it in good taste to fool around, I guess, about features like that? I think if Breakpoint did well, I think it'll be a totally different story and be able to do April Fool's jokes, and they would be able to do Easter events and Christmas events, Halloween events, and all that kind of stuff. But I think Breakpoint is so down in the dirt that they just can't like revive it in that way. They can't make it a fun game, I guess. They don't have much freedom with it because of how bad it did at launch. It's kind of the community's own. I don't know. It's the community's own like problem, really. The community have made that problem. They've announced that it's a bad game, and then Ubisoft's gone on like to fix the whole game, and then it's kind of not really working off either because they've tried to fix a bunch of things, implement features which should have been there at launch and should have been funded straight away instead of crappy tiered loot things which not a lot of people use. Uh, and yeah, I mean that's probably the main reason why we'll probably won't get loads within some form of Tier 2 or some form of 2021 content. It's kind of the community's fault in a way for say so oh community's fault for thinking it's a bad game. Came full and that and that's why I don't understand why people kind of question why can't they do that? Because they've funded to make it better to get it where it is now. Can't even see that. Here we go. Did it land? It's supposed to go on me. Anyways, I'm gonna take out another base. Might go to Kelso maybe. Some simple base takedowns without the crosshair on.
Light him up.
There we go. Worked all day, I had drunk my car because the transmission was bad. So I'm drinking some beer, okay, give me a break. You alright, Dan there? What's happening here? Devs deserve more time. Devs deserved a lot more time to work on the game. To have given such a short lead time to put the game out. And it was the higher ups who pushed it. Well, it didn't work in their favour. Go to Kelso, which is here. Just didn't work in their favour, and I think that's kind of like came back to them. That's, you know, the higher ups pushing the game uh, out for launch too early has caused them to lose so much money. It was the same for Division as well. Division 2 was a bit of a flop. At launch, it's much better than what Breakpoint is currently. Breakpoint's definitely better now. I totally think it is. I wonder if, like, if we were to go back and it launched in this state, maybe without Deep State and maybe without Red Patriot, they launched in this state, maybe remove the drones, remove that kind of concept, maybe make it so that they hadn't actually produced the drones yet. They were working on it and wanting to develop it. And it was just the same storyline. It isn't how it is like this, where you have different people to take out. Same thing like that. I wonder what it would be like. I wonder what the community would think of it. I wonder if the community would say, "Yeah, this is pretty decent." I think a lot of people would still have stuff to complain about because it isn't like the Wildlands formula where you have the different people to take out, because that's pretty much what Wildlands was like. I don't know. I think it's quite interesting. A complete like rehaul on it, uh, and you have maybe, I don't know. You have to take it. Maybe you have the lieutenants like Rosebud, Silverback, Flycatcher. Maybe because there are two more other ones that have been designed but not put into the game. And obviously have like Ilsa, Herzog and Blake as other lieutenants. So you have let's say 7 lieutenants. Then you have Treestone, and then you have Coldie Walker. Jay Skell at the top. You have to take down Jay Skell. You have to capture him or something like that. Save him. Save all these people. I think it'll be pretty cool. Maybe if you have like the screen split and you had all like the enemies on the right and all the allies on the left. You have to save all these people. You also have to take out these people in the same process. I don't know. I'm kind of just rambling, really. They should be allowed 8 years, like Red. I don't think Ubisoft will ever make a game where it takes 8 years to make it, or 5 years for that matter. It'll never do a Red Dead Redemption 2. And even if they did do that, they would end up pulling off Cyberpunk, no doubt. The game would just be dodgy, no doubt, in some way. Loads of bugs like Cyberpunk, and then they wouldn't have like the funding, or they wouldn't have the motivation to fix it. They would just keep the bugs. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. Don't need to fix the game. It's part of the game that they've got all these bugs in it. If they put 8 years, they would have. I think they would probably keep quite a lot of money, ensuring that the game goes well at launch. Which I'm quite surprised with Cyberpunk. Like, was there not enough testers to say that it's all bugged and all that kind of stuff? Did they not test the game enough? I mean, surely if you're working well, I can't remember how long it was, like 5 to 8 years on a game, surely you would test it like thoroughly before you released it. One thing I don't understand about Cyberpunk and how it flopped. I mean, surely with Red Dead Redemption 2, because that was an amazing game, barely any bugs in that. Surely they did like loads of tests on it. Rockstar Rockstar pulls out amazing games. Apparently they're supposed to be in at E3 this year. Um, hopefully announcing Grand Theft Auto 6. Fingers crossed. Anyways, I'll probably be moving over to that if they do release it. Play a bunch of that on the channel. I mean, I think that would go down with a lot of people. Go down well, should I say? Sorry. Yes, Keegan, I'm back. How you doing, Keegan? You've changed your profile pic. I see. Is that your last? Ubisoft higher ups. Is that a good game we see? Disgusting. Our fans should give us their new worths for all the energy we put in Ubisoft's actual devs and fans. Is that a good game? Guess what? We're not going to give you a good game. We're going to give you this one, which has been rushed. Rushed out the door. Or was that a really good game? Is that a full, complete game? Right? Take that out, take that out, take that out, take that out. There you go. There's the game. And then we'll release it over 2 years, and we'll say that we accidentally released it as a buggy game. Imagine if that actually happened, and that was actually the plan all along with Breakpoint. The bad marketing was to show that it's actually a bad game at launch, but it can improve. That would be quite interesting if that was the plan all along. Because probably a lot of people are buying it at the moment, no doubt. I mean, I know a lot of people from Wildlands didn't buy it, but I'm pretty sure like a lot of people will be coming back to it anyways. I originally had the game pre-ordered, but I cancelled my pre-order because I ended up getting it off like from Ubisoft. Ubisoft gave me a copy of it instead. But I think I had the Ultimate Edition or the Gold Edition pre-ordered, so it kind of lost a bit of money off from me because I got it free off them, which I'm not complaining really. At the end of the day, I'm still covering the game. A year and a half on, so they've kind of bargained off of me really. I mean, I constantly complain about stuff in Dell Company, which they're probably not that happy about, but you know, don't add me into a Discord without me saying loads of things, nagging them. This chat is delayed, so don't expect it to be. It's not like it's not. It's kind of slightly delayed. I'm kind of reading them all the way back. It's because I've talked that much. Uh, Talked about each little thing that people have mentioned. So I do see Keegan's chats in profile pic, me and my girlfriend. Looks decent, mate. I thought it was a different one, to be honest. It did look slightly different to the other one. I noticed it straight away. I was like, who's this? This is strange. This isn't Keegan. Must be some kind of spy or something. A decoy. John Berthel did an absolutely amazing job playing Walker. Can't say the same for Skell. I think Skell's acting in this is just ridiculous. I don't know if it's the acting or whether it's just I don't know, the choice of words and the animations and all that kind of stuff which you do. It just seems a bit creepy and just, a little bit off-putting. G Money, yeah, secretly G Money in disguise. I love these little glows. It is pretty cool. I am needing some photos actually for thumbnails. You got them back. That's good. You know, I'll be coming back slowly but surely. You know, I just took my time with it really. As I was saying, like at the start, it's been a month since I played Breakpoint, so I kind of had to get used to. I mean, I've took two bases down now. One didn't go too well, but the other one, you know, went not too bad. I had to do it twice, like. Whoa, just teleported. What's that? Bunch of houses. Just been a while. Bit around with my settings as well. Has anybody played Rogue Company?
Goddamn shame. There's so much history there.
If you haven't played Rogue Company, it's definitely worth playing. Third person PvP. How did they detect me from there? Knew there would be someone behind me. Frame rate drops. It's not optimized at all, this game. It's ridiculous. I shouldn't be having frame rate drops at all. Okay, die. The way they did the story is nowhere near as good as Red Dead Redemption. Well, of course, it's nowhere near Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 had 8 years of planning and producing. It's not going to be one bit near that. I bet the story creators for this aren't half as good as Rockstar's. I bet a lot of work went into just the thinking for Red Dead. Bet it took ages just to come up with like a concrete plan what they wanted to do. Pays off. They got a lot of money off Red Dead. They get a lot of money from GTA. Honestly, if they put like 8 years into a game like Ubisoft and then it goes well and then just bank off it for like 10 years like how Rockstar have with GTA 5. How long has GTA 5 been out for? I don't know. With just keep banking off it, keep updating it. I think they would make a lot of money to be able to develop games like that have had a much longer production time. I think Breakpoint has kind of opened their eyes a little bit to the fact that they need to put a little bit more effort into actually making the game and fixing the game before they end up releasing anything. Stas, you've been quiet. I found the quiet kid in school. I think he's just been busy in all honesty, Stas. I know he's about because he accepted Keegan's message before. For some reason, YouTube likes to ban certain words in chat for some reason. I don't know how to stop it from doing that. For some reason, moderators have to kind of like approve it before it gets all. I don't know, before it gets sent out or something. Can't believe that put those SJWS in the game every time you personal space. I just want to smack them. I know the sound from like I mean, there's people over here. You watch. I'll walk up to them. I'll knock into them. I don't know if they're still here. I don't know. They were here before. They're not here. Just random people like spawning. It's automatically generated as well. It would be good if they just removed them and then implemented people driving about instead of having these random packs of people. As I say, it's automatically generated. It's just random. So I could randomly stumble across one of them, just walking in the wilderness. I don't think it's needed in all honesty. Is it worth? It's like the groups of Sentinel soldiers as well, just hanging about. Like it, like could be hanging about right here, doing absolutely naught. Just find it a little bit useless. Game's already not optimized. Why would you add to having like more assets like that just randomly walking around? It's like these, like the ones with the cars and maybe the truck. The truck one is understandable because it's protecting like a protecting stuff, but like for this, I think that's useless. Three people, three maybe two people sometimes. I mean, it's two people here. Sometimes there's three. Just that randomly, you don't need it really. I'd much rather have more enemies driving about different roads. Let's get a foot. Oh, it's still this bug in the game. I wonder if that's going to be fixed in the next update. We change the things here. Weather's perfect, and see, put a bit of vignet on it. Film grain doesn't need it. Camera roll. That'll do. I'll take it. Can spruce it up a little bit post edit. See this as well. Why can't this be implemented where you have the torch on your shoulder? It literally is a torch as well. You could literally implement that into either on your weapon or on your shoulder. Vest attachment or something on a vest attachment or something along those lines. Am I cutting out now and then? Because if I'm cutting out, I think I'm cutting out now and then. Be a little bit better. Is that a little bit better? Hello, test. Just messing around with my open threshold. So you can hear my Mac clicky keyboard. That's the only problem. I don't want that. 25 maybe. Go with that. That'll be a little bit better. I don't know. You're hoping for the roadmap next week. I think that's probably reasonable. I was looking at like the timings earlier. February the 26th, they announced that it was coming in a few weeks, and it's been 6 months as of Friday. Not 6 months, 6 weeks as of Friday. So it should be coming soon. Possibly next week, as you say. That'd be pretty cool. I think sooner rather than later would be best. I don't know where G's been. I think he's uploaded a video today about something. And he's made a few videos. He's definitely made more videos than what I have over the last month. Definitely made more content than what I have. I played 10 hours of dark mode. Yes, dark mode's perfect, in all honesty. People want it slightly darker, but in all honesty, if you want it slightly darker, 1 second. If you want it slightly darker, just mess around with your settings. Whereabouts is it? It'll be that one, won't it? Active monitor, texture quality, image calibration. Here we go. I've got a 64 right now. Let's put it slightly darker. 25 maybe. Nah, it can't be that dark. That is way too dark. Just mess around. If you want it darker, just mess around with your image calibration. Let's put this as 40, let's say. I mean, I know quite a lot of people just mess around with like the brightness and all that kind of stuff. Maybe mess around with your contrast. I've got it as 50 at the moment, I believe. I think it was. Gamma. Turn my gamma up so you can see things a little bit better. I mean, it's back to how it was before, isn't it? What if you were to keep your contrast about that, but turn your gamma down? Is it gamma which is maybe the overriding? Look at that. I think that looks good. That's darker. Mess around with the contrast maybe a little bit more. Can I get my contrast a little bit so it turns out slightly darker? Contrast. Let's go 40. Look how dark that is. Whew. That looks decent, that. I think that looks pretty decent, to be honest. But that's how you make a dark mode slightly darker. I don't know what it's like when it's light. Oh, I missed my shot. It just looks weird. I mean, what if I hide in tall grass? Is there any tall grass or bushes nearby? Yeah. You have your, it doesn't even vignette. Oh, there we go. Even darker. That was pretty cool. I've never really messed around with my settings like that. I mean, as I was saying, what was that? 39, was it? No, I can't even remember what it was. This was 50. If that was 50, that was 50. And this was about 60, 65. It's quite light, in other words. About that. And that's with dark mode on. I still quite like the sky in dark mode, to be honest. I might mess around with my settings maybe. And then obviously like the night vision, which I can't even remember how What did I have it set to again? Was it T? Nah, that's a suppressor. It's that. I've got my drone. What even did I have it set to? I don't know, there we go. I think they need to improve the night vision, to be honest. Make a few improvements to it. I think it would go far. I believe Ubisoft do have good writers to make good characters in their games, but as you say, games need time. Ubisoft's best writer was, in my opinion, Darby McDevitt, who sadly left the company recently. Darby wrote the... Oh, yes, I heard about that. One of the lead writers for Black Flag leaving, which I think is a real shame, to be honest. I think they've lost a lot of people over the years who have just completely what do you call it? Completely improved Ubisoft and kind of flown them in the right direction. I made my post on Twitter the other day, kind of just questioning like, how has Ubisoft done so well without any like proper announcements, without like frequent announcements, anyways. You look at other games and you just think, what other companies should I say? And you just see like how many tweets and little posts they announce. IO Interactive, for example, who work on Hitman, they make an announcement every day, just to try and keep in contact with their community and keep them involved. With Ubisoft, we're lucky to have, one every fortnight. We'll maybe get an announcement every 3 weeks or something like that. Then they get the odd, promotion of another game what they've made sometimes. I just think it's a bit disappointing, to be honest, that they're not making full use out of the community and engaging with them more frequently. I think it's a common problem with Ubisoft, and I don't think Ubisoft will ever grow as huge as a lot of the other companies are. In all honesty, yeah, they're a big corporation. They're doing really well in some aspects, but I don't think they'll get huge simply because their marketing is absolutely awful. I think trailers are good. They do well with the editing of trailers and all that. But just general, marketing, I don't think they're good at all. Promising that it's going to be a live service game, but in all honesty, it's not really much of a live service game. It's not what people think a live service game is. People would think a live service game is classified as like, Rainbow Six Siege kind of stuff where you get constant updates. But nah, it's unfortunately not true.
On my side. Nothing happening.
Looks all clear. It's just so dark out.
Oh, shit. Dead. We're not alone!
I shot that bat guy first because I knew that guy would detect him. And then I didn't think that guy would really hear, to be honest.
What? Enemy contact! Shit. You're dead out.
Really? He's dead, I think. Not too sure.
I'm gonna...
I dodged bullets there, like.
Light those suckers up!
There's a guy behind me, is there? No, I can't be.
I'm going...
Oh, sniper. Oh, you're what? I was in cover. Must maybe just snipped me. Why is Ubisoft and I did gas mask with helmets? Why is Ubisoft? Why is Ubisoft and I added gas masks with helmets? I'm guessing why haven't they? I'm guessing that's what you mean. Um, it's probably I wouldn't be surprised if it's mainly down to their code and what they can actually achieve. I don't think I think the way they've coded the game, I don't think it's been done well. And that's probably why they can't make certain additions to the game. No doubt. I mean that's just assumptions. End of the day, I'm not a developer. I don't know loads about coding and all that kind of stuff. So that's just a basic assumption. It's probably something along those lines. Their coding is probably just not right, or their engine won't allow certain stuff. There's 4 guys this time. I had to just spam there. Didn't want to. Is that a 3-man patrol? It is,
I have a really
Oh no, it's a 2-man patrol.
I don't know. Keep it to yourself. Stay sharp. Something about this detail gives me the creeps. Oh shit! Heads up! Enemy contact! I got these assholes!
How did they react so fast? It usually takes about 5 seconds. It usually takes about 5 seconds for them to react properly.
Take him down! Keep your focus, men!
There hasn't been an update either since I last played. So it isn't like they could update the enemies' reaction times. That's another thing I want to look at. For some reason I could walk underneath the middle of this, was it? 1 second. Let's get this guy.
Come on, I need a visual!
Whereabouts are you? I forgot about the sniper. Oh, honestly, a sniper is the bane of me. I don't know if I've already said hi, Bullet Tooth. How you doing? What gun am I using? Haven't a clue. Let's have a look. 416. It's nice to be back, I think. What they could do is change the Darkest Night to pitch black and have different stages of it. That's what I was thinking. Maybe have like a toggle feature. That'd be pretty cool. Like a toggle feature for the Darkest Night.
Shit! Eyes on a hostage!
Sniper again.
These assholes are dead!
How did you know that I went inside? Sniper again, I think that would have been the sniper. I'm just rushing and just not thinking, that's the problem. I'm just doing. But yeah, darkest, like as I was saying, like having like a toggle feature, maybe like an option within this. You have where even is the darkest night mode? Interface? Or is the darkest? It's part of this. Ah, there we go. So have this, but instead of that, have it so that you have these little toggles and have like 3 different toggles. So you can have maybe light, well, off, um, what do you say? Um, low light, maybe call it, and then, or maybe off, off, dark, pitch black, and then pitch black, or something along those lines. Just have like the middle one can be dark, like how it is now, and then pitch black or something along those lines can be the last one, where you literally like you can't see. So it's maybe like this for dark, or maybe slightly darker. Obviously, it will depend on your brightness and gamma and all that kind of stuff. But I'm guessing a lot of people have as all of them as like 50. Actually, what is the regular? Let's have a little look. So mine's around about 65, 50, 50. So 65, 50, 50 mine is right now. 50, 50, 50. This is the regular. Damn. So this is your regular. Have it darker than this for the darker.
Like you'd do anything if you did find someone.
Is someone coming through here? No.
They got so much money, why are they holding out on us? No one ever said you had to like it. You hear that? Hey! Hey! I have a really big
Ooh, that was nice.
keep it to yourself.
Oh, hello.
For me. Say, I want to take off a little early. I got
Sniper.
that new sniper said he touched with me.
Alright, let's go back.
I just rolled my ankle.
I thought I maybe got detected there. Yeah, there's a guy going to be coming across here in a sec, isn't there? I just feel like there is.
Sorry. I'm just frustrated. I haven't talked to my wife in too long. This comms blackout is bullshit. The new sniper said he was stationed in a relay.
There's no one here.
Scary shit, man.
Let's jog across here.
Kill me.
Where's the last guy? There's a guy around here. Nope. You go across the road, kill the other two, and that's that, I think. Level 3 chassis. Oh no, they're going across here. Oh, I've got you. That's it. Whew. There we go. Nice little base takedown. Can't argue with that one. code might not be that good, but it can't be hard for them to replace the weapon sound files in the game for more version. That would be, I think it'd be cool, but I don't think they probably don't have the funding. I think that's another thing. I keep talking about funding. It probably is the what do you call it? What's the word for it? It's the uh, what's it called again? It's the it's gonna bug me not knowing what the word is for this. It's the back. It's not the backbone. It's the oh, someone help me here. What's it called again? Bottleneck. There we go. Oh my god, took me a little while for that. It's the bottleneck of the situation. Funding, probably funding, and then also creative, like freedom or creativity for the developers and artists. I mean, night vision is in the game, or better night vision. The white one's good, so I'm using Pathfinder at the moment. The white thermal is good, but night vision I think that needs to be improved. More realistic, I think. I guess. Thermal isn't too bad. You can probably see better with thermal than you can with night vision, to be honest. Strange. Flashlight would be cool. Whether it's on your weapon, like how my laser is, like underneath, or whether, as I say, it could be like on the side of your shoulder. Maybe it can be like an attachment just on the side, on your backpack, maybe. Have it as like an attachment where you can attach it to one of the straps. I don't know. Just on your shoulder. I don't know. There's options. Or have it attached to your vest or so, not your backpack. Flashlight on one rail. Flashlight on one rail, and then well, actually no. I said the laser's on the bottom. It isn't actually. It's on the side there. I mean, you can let's see. L. I didn't do it. G. Alt. There we go. So you can't twist this around. Obviously, I've got my underbarrel shotgun on the bottom here. But maybe if you can like attach things on this one, maybe. I wouldn't have it on the top, just because that would obscure like the view, anyways, of from your gun, sorry, from your scope, sorry. But maybe have it like it on this side or something. It would just be another keybind. That's the only thing. There's options. There's always options. Has anybody ever scanned this barcode? Surely someone's scanned this barcode before. I can't believe the only one who's gonna scan it. I'm just interested. I've realised it before, but I've never really paid attention to it. It's trying to scan it. I'm not going to be able to get a decent scan, am I? It doesn't help I've got shaky hands as well. Can we zoom in? Wish we could maybe zoom in. So I'm going to take a take a screenshot, and then I'm gonna. Has anybody done this? If you have in chat, do say. I wonder what it leads to. What should be like Rick Astley? That isn't going to be to pick up, is it? Ah, it's not going to be pick up. Choose the scope. Ah, good idea. Oh crap. Scope. It doesn't zoom in that much. That's the only thing. Will I be able to get a decent view on this? It's not picking it up. That's a problem. Paint. Can I paint my? Because it will zoom in here, won't it? Nah, it doesn't even zoom in there. Catching a bit, Rebrand. Thanks for coming along. It's been a good chatting with you. Have a good one. Hope to see you around another time. I'm not going to get a decent view on this, am I? What about zoom in like that? Oh. Can I? Go on. Can't go in better than that. Oh. I need to. Oh my god, it's so bad, this camera. Alright, there we go. We're gonna find a way of scanning this. I'm adamant. Maybe that? Let's put the to daytime as well. It's just so blurry. How do you make it so it sees it better? We'll give that a go. Where is it? Is it maybe a fake QR code? Will it pick up that? It's interesting, like it must go to something. Focus distance, can we shoot this up a little bit higher? No, it just makes it blurry. It's just a shame that Breakpoint's camera is just absolutely awful. Sends you to their page, does it? Try and zoom in like that and it just doesn't catch on. Guess what? I've got a better camera on my. Unless that can zoom in. Nah, I doesn't want to take off that. I want to know what it sends it to. I really do. It's piqued my interest now. I'm gonna find a way. Here's me just being completely silent. I'm getting this. Thing is, you can't actually. It blurs when you get really close. I think it might be. I think it might be made in Germany. Made in Germany. It's got loads of information. Warning: read operator's manual before use. 416. It's even got the shotgun kind of information on there. A lot of detail goes into the guns, mind. It's impressive. What's that say? Something adapter. Plotiny or something like that. I don't know. And got all the numbers on the reel there as well. And then you got all like the danger information on this as well. How cool is that? Turn off depth of field. I tried that before. It still blurs. For some reason it just doesn't like zooming into things. And you think zooming in would be better because obviously you can see more of the QR code when you're closer. We can try the loadout again. Try the loadout again. Nah, it isn't picking that up. Just don't know how else to get zoomed into it. Oh, shattered. Oh, yeah. It's definitely a QR code that you'll be able to scan as well. 100%. Doesn't help out I've got shaky hands, like. I mean, if anybody can get onto that, then it's worth it. Might look it up actually. See if maybe someone's got onto it. What's it called again? The TH scope. TA13H. real ACOG actually have that. Ubisoft just copies the models, so I really doubt they implanted anything with that. It really used for inventory management, that's all. Hmm. People have realised it on Reddit. Still doesn't pick it up. Even that picture. Interesting. Very interesting. I need to spend way too much time looking at this bloody QR code. I quite like it being darker now, in all honesty. Look at that reflection. I'm pretty sure the 3D scanned airsoft guns, because the animation for pulling the charging handle is really reminiscent of how most airsoft guns don't rack all the way back. Alright, you used to have airsoft guns for reference. There's a secret QR code in the game world too. Yeah, it's a Skell one. Should we see it over here? Secret QR code. Here. I tracked it. Oh no, it's not on here. It's on like something like this though, like a screen. And I tracked it and it goes to the Skell website, but I don't know the password for it. I think it's part of Wildlands. Anyways, so what kind of content would you like me to upload? What videos would you like? Anything based around Breakpoint, or would you like me to cover a certain game? Obviously, I was thinking about covering Battlefield when that comes out, or pre-launch of it. And then there's also Rogue Company that I've been playing quite a bit of at the moment. I can make some content for that. I don't know if anybody actually plays that. Probably not. Roblox video. Really? Roblox, great weapon customization. You can move the attachments on the gun. How can you get that in Roblox but you can't get it in Breakpoint? See, Denise turn. Oh, you're on it like a bad way. Denise turn when you shoot at them. I mean, I put plenty of shots in that one. We'll try this one. I think it turns slightly. Like this. No, it doesn't. It must have just got to the end of the patch, maybe. And it turns. Someone shooting in the sky. Keep doing what you do. Your general Breakpoint updates are good, but you do what you want. It's your channel. You could try do something with Ghost Warrior contracts too. I could check that game out, I guess, yeah. When it comes out, yeah. I was going to make loads of Hitman content and then I kind of decided against it. I still need to finish Hitman. Well, I still need to start playing Hitman 2. Or finish it, I can't remember where I am with it. I think start Hitman 2 and then start Hitman 3. I'll play them two during like a live stream at some point anyways. Yeah, if Roblox has got better customization than Breakpoint. Ruined my day. It's definitely worth checking out the Discord. We talk a lot over there, like it's loads of talking. More active on my Discord than I am on YouTube and Twitter. It seems at the moment. Till we get an announcement, obviously. I'll be more active once we've got an announcement. Bob is down. Not Bob. Why haven't you detected anything? Really? I can't shoot this guy. I can get aim in the head from far distance, but I can't get this guy. Right, here we go. I'm not going to aim. Oh, I've got this sniper at the top. Ah, I got him that time. There's a sniper up here as well. It changes like the place each time, even though I'm not touching my I'm not moving my mouse. It shows how inaccurate hip firing is. Some of them are hitting. This is what it's came to. How doing, G? What's up? Haven't talked in a while. How's it going? Haven't had any content to talk about. That's a problem. You're disturbed that a game about blocks is more realistic than a tactical shooter. Thing is that the people who do make like Roblox servers and Roblox games, I guess, they're much smaller as well. While a big corporation like Ubisoft can't fix minor little bugs in their game, yet a company who, well, not even a company, probably people who are working in their garage or something, can make cool little things with within a block game. Oh, bloody hell, I'm shattered, man. I've been watching Marvel recently, like all the Marvel films. Finished the Avengers last night. Obviously, I've seen all these before. The only thing which I haven't seen all the way through is probably Thor: Dark World, or Dark World, whatever it's called. I'm onto that next though, because that happens after Avengers. I'm watching them in chronological order, you see. But yeah, I don't think I've watched that fully. I haven't watched Winter Soldier fully. I don't think I've watched Ant-Man and the Wasp fully. Simply because I got bored halfway through all of them. There weren't really ones which I was that interested in. Graphics on Roblox are decent too. It's much well optimized than Breakpoint. Gotta admit. I've got to finish my hardcore series, I still got my hardcore series to do, what do you call it? the missions for the live event, but without dying. I think I got like 2 or 3 missions in without dying. Still got to finish that off. I think a lot of people have been patient with me when it comes to that. I mean, most people probably forgot. Gee, when was the last time you played this game? I've seen you, you've uploaded a few times over the last month. I haven't uploaded once. I've just been, do my own thing, really. I'm back, though. I'm always back with a reason, though. Always back with a reason. You'll find that reason soon. You're downloading it. You're downloading Roblox. It'll take seconds to download as well because it's so small. I think it downloads things on the fly as well. It takes your internet up when you go into Phantom Forces for example. It kind of downloads it each time you go in. All right, you on last night? Nice one. I think G tried to join Delta Company, but just hasn't been accepted. If we don't get much for Ghost Recon anyways, I might move over to another game for the channel. Another different main game. I'll still cover Ghost Recon, obviously. It's my main game at the moment anyways. I just need to expand a little bit. Oh, there you are. Hello. Phantom Forces Deadline, Lumber. Oh, Lumber Tycoon. I can remember Lumber Tycoon. Is that the one with the volcano you played? Because I can remember playing that and I did so well with it. I got to all like the secret islands, and obviously at the top of the volcano you could go up there and get your lava tree, or whatever it's called, red lumber or something along those lines, and it would be really expensive to sell. And then they added like another thing where you could go over on a boat to this maze, and then when you got to the end of this maze, there was this really cool tree which you could knock down. Oh, really? The hip firing is awful. Like, just going like, it's not really hip firing, it's still aiming. I mean, hip fire is awful. I'm just hip firing this. That is ridiculous. That is awful. Said he wasn't pretty enough, that's why Bay got in. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I'm just too, I'm a specimen. Just amazing me, like. Do I want Gamer 1337 in there? Do I? Actually, we could. I could try and get him in. Like, he really does love the game. Here's a volcano full of lava wood. There we go. Yeah, it's that one. When that first released, I was playing that. And that was a while ago. And then they just continued to update the game and all that kind of stuff. It was great. Honestly, it was my favorite game at the time. Uh, it was when I was playing like Minecraft and all that kind of stuff. I was absolutely loving Roblox for a little while because that Lumber Tycoon. I used to hop onto Phantom Forces now and then. Oh, Lumber Tycoon. Oh God, I love that. You're making me happy, man. I can remember that. Bring back memories. Roblox should get more support. They should they form a unit so they can get constructive criticism on their game, and then they end up getting constructive criticism, and then they're just suddenly silence. Yep, that's how it works. Even even Dell Company, they don't they listen sometimes, but they don't listen loads to us. We get a say in a few things. Let's get another photo. Can I maybe I just can't believe they still haven't fixed that. Oh no, it's worked with this. I'm gonna. That'll do. Doesn't need to be anything exciting. I'll edit it after. Is that a guy up ahead? No. Anyways, I was thinking streaming Friday afternoon. Um, Maybe a few beers with it. So I was thinking because I'm not really doing anything here. I'm just kind of chatting, rambling away, saying random stuff. I'll head off and then I'll definitely stream on Friday. We'll try and do something on Friday. Don't know what like. Don't know what you want me to really do. Oh hey, we try. We'll try and give some constructive criticism, but it's all we can really do. I think that's the main reason why Carbon left. Really, there just wasn't enough support for Breakpoint, and obviously the Ghost Recon community is so it's not like it's small. It's just stubborn and not really you know fussed about YouTubers. In all honesty, that's why it takes such a long time to grow in when you're playing Ghost Recon. But hey, is what it is. I'm going to send some photos in general on the Discord on what the future of the game could look like. Significant improvement. Oh yeah, G applied. I'll put it on this screen. How are you doing, Havoc? You've kind of joined at a bit of a late moment, but stick around for Friday because I will be streaming. I will be streaming on Friday. Keep an eye out. Um, I might be making a video for then as well. Never know. Never know. I don't even know what I've got planned for myself, so everyone probably knows more than me. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. I'll stream on Friday. Anyways, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well, Havoc as well. I'm doing well, I think. Just getting on with things, waiting for some form of announcement. And I'm shattered as well. For some reason, I get really shot at this time recently. Anyways, keep an eye out. That's all I've got to say. I'll catch you all in the next one.